On Thursday, two young Palestinians armed with knives suddenly begin attacking police officers in Jerusalem. You can look it online on YouTube to see those young boys who were indoctrinated in the PA schools attacking the policemen. Then, a day after, on Friday, a Palestinian drove his car into two young Israeli adults as they waited at a bus stop. And on Saturday evening, the IDF stopped three armed terrorists from breaching the Gaza security fence and attacking nearby civilian communities. All this, which I mention now, happened in one weekend. Today in the Security Council, we will address yet again the issues of peace and security in the Middle East. What I have mentioned are the real threats, the terrorists. And we all know where it comes from. We all know who is funding them. Most of the violence, terror, and chaos engulfing the region leads back to one place, to Tehran. Behind closed doors, many of the ambassadors and leaders freely admit this fact. They understand that Israel is the leading force in the fight against radical Islamic terror. And we will fight wherever we will have to fight, we will be there. Arab leaders today forge new relationships with Israel. But today I will speak directly to the Arab world. I will tell them that Israel can be and wants to be your partner in building a better future. Israel is not the problem in the Middle East. Israel is part of the solution. Thank you.
Hi there, Ambassador. Thanks so much for speaking with us. There's been a bit of controversy in recent days over two US congresswomen, Rashida Tlaib and Ilan Omar. Israeli officials seem to be split on this, whether or not it was a good idea or a bad idea to stop them from entering the country. What do you think?
First of all, we welcome everybody to come and visit our beautiful country, our beautiful democracy. I myself took dozens of UN ambassadors, and there was a congressional group that came to Israel a few days ago, Democrats and Republicans alike, who visited Israel, met Prime Minister Netanyahu, met leaders from the opposition, met President Abbas in Ramallah, but those two congresswomen didn't want to come and learn. They wanted to come and create a provocation, to incite, and that thing we cannot allow. They support the BDS movement for years, and the fact that they wanted to come and create a provocation, that led to the decision. It was not an easy decision. We had a debate about it, because we welcome all of you to come and visit Israel, to speak with the people. We are proud of our democracy, but we decided, because of the itinerary, because of the organization that invited them to come to Israel. It's called Miftach. I invite you all, as reporters, to look into this organization, to see what they said in the past about suicide bombers, who is standing in the head of the organizations. When we combined all the data we acquired, we decided not to allow them in.
Yesterday, the Prime Minister Netanyahu was in Kiev meeting his Ukrainian counterpart, the President of Ukraine. How do you evaluate the results of this meeting and relations between the two countries?
It was a very important meeting of Prime Minister Netanyahu, and we value the relationship with the Ukraine. He was very happy by the way he was received and the agreement that were signed, and we want to thank the Ukrainian people and the government for hosting the Prime Minister in Kiev.